Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flick Show. My name is Chris Wong. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and it's time for Monday. I think I'm going to be eating sick, though. I'm definitely coming down with something, and so this is going to be a short video. But I wanted to get this out of the way, as I think things are going to be ramping up with the DC Extended Universe this week as we head into WonderCon. Of course, we had the South by Southwest show. Nothing really apparent there other than great reactions from Ready Player One. A lot of people are having a lot of fun with that movie. It's a love letter to gamers out there. I'm a gamer, so I can't wait to watch this movie. Also, there's Gundam in there, there's Kong in there, and I even retweeted, is there Godzilla in there? If there's Godzilla in that movie, I'm down for sure. But there's going to have Batman, Joker, Harley. I don't know if there's going to be Superman or any of those characters, but it's a huge love letter to like Warner Brother films. It's a Warner Brother movie, and then you got a lot of different games out there that you probably either heard of or not heard of. Overwatch, StarCraft, Warcraft, it's all out there. Halo, so really excited for that one. So I'm glad to see that it's getting a lot of positive response. But this is about the DC Extended Universe, and there's really only one big thing that came out, and that is Jesse Eisenberg says no Lex Luthor scenes were cut from Justice League. This is coming from BatmanNews.com, although the original article is from Variety, but he pulled out for us about those speculative scenes. So he says, many fans have speculated that Jesse Eisenberg had some scenes cut out of Justice League like everyone else. We even saw some concept art recently that showed Luthor in his cell, a scene that wasn't in the movie. But according to Eisenberg, he only shot the scene that we saw at the end of the credits with Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke. No, Eisenberg told Variety when asked if he was supposed to have a bigger role in Justice League. I was in it after the credits. When pressed about online speculation that some of his Lex Luthor scenes were cut, Eisenberg replied, no, actually, on the contrary, they added some stuff. Now, Batman News not sure what he means by added some stuff. Perhaps his post-credit scenes was added while they were filming. It wasn't part of the original script. Director Zack Snyder shared a storyboard of the Lex Luthor and Deathstroke scene in September of 2016. The movie began production that April. Eisenberg hopes he gets to play Lex Luthor again, but has no idea what Warner Brothers' plans are. I hope so. I mean, I have no idea is the truth, Eisenberg says when asked if he'll get to reprise the role. I love playing the character, probably in terms of movie acting. It's the most enjoyable character I've had the opportunity to play, so I would love to do it again, but I don't know what their slate is. If you have any pull, please use it. And so that's pretty much it for what Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg has said. Now we know, judging from the after credits, that he is kind of setting up the Legion of Doom per se. So if they're continuing on this DC slate, it's gotta be that the Justice League will go against the Legion of Doom in some capacity. Excuse me, sorry, I am getting a cold. So, And I think that's kind of cool that he will probably be reprising his role unless they reboot it for some reason. But if they're not, then he is definitely Lex Luthor, and there is a lot of room for him later on in the series, especially in Man of Steel 2, the Superman sequel, or in some other shape or form, a cameo here and there. He is a pretty big figure in the DC Extended Universe. He's a big figure in Metropolis. And I think there's going to be a lot more of him going down the line. With that being said, though, now we all had speculation that there were more scenes of him in Justice League, and there were even rumors of the leak scenes, not leak scenes, but rumors of scenes that were he was actually Deathstroke actually got him out of that jail cell, right? Now, and if that was truly in the movie, I would think that would actually be kind of not a good fit to be placed in a movie of Justice League. It would have felt weird, I would think, in having it just cut to that. So I'm fine with him knowing that he left the cell. But I really do believe, and there were some they're saying that Bruce Wayne and Bruce Wayne and Diana, see, I'm not in my head anymore. Bruce Wayne and Diana Prince went over to talk to him. And because, why wouldn't they talk to him? Because he was such a big deal in Batman v Superman. He talked to Steppenwolfe, for say, at least what it's portrayed there. And you could argue that Steppenwolfe kind of was the catalyst for him to create Doomsday, create a creature of Doomsday to kill off Superman. Because in the original Justice League trailer, Steppenwolf did say there are no protectors here, no lanterns, no Kryptonians. So if lanterns was the biggest deal that could fight him off, then it was that is already gone when he came over 100 years. I forgot how many years passed, but that ancient history war and killed off a lantern. But well, he has a problem with a Kryptonian. Kryptonians seemingly pretty strong for him, so he would have had maybe possibly when Lex Luthor tapped into Kryptonian ship, it brought the signal went out and they decided to corrupt this character, this person called Lex Luthor, in order to make him create Doomsday from Zod's body, create a monster to destroy Superman, to destroy the last Kryptonian, the last protector that could possibly stop Steppenwolf from taking over. And as we can see in Justice League, not sure how the original third act outcome would be, but it seemed like Superman is really OP against Steppenwolf. He is so confident, he's so powerful, he can take on Steppenwolf no problem, which gives a little bit more motive to why Steppenwolf really needs the Kryptonians gone before he even shows up. And so I would love to believe that, and it makes sense in terms of story, that Bruce Wayne would actually go back and interrogate Lex Luthor to what he actually knew, what he actually saw when he plugged into the ship, what he actually saw when he talked to Steppenwolf, or talk a little bit more about Steppenwolf. I love to believe that, and I hope it's actually true. But as for right now, Jesse Eisenberg says that's it. That's all I did. Of course, Jesse Eisenberg's also been known to not ever watch his own movies. He has publicly said that he doesn't like to watch his own movies. So unless someone already told him that after is there any more than what you shot at, and explain what he shot, then that's fine. But I like to think that if they're trying to go into that phase where the movie you got in the theaters, just like how David Ayer's Suicide Squad, that's David Ayer's cut. There's no other cut. There's nothing like that. Although we know more as Ascendant, Ancient. I think that's the that weird logo that goes on those leak clips showing Ezra Miller, and just recently Henry Cavill is Superman a little bit, waiting for his mom coming through the truck. That just got on Twitter like literally 40 minutes ago, and I got to look at that. And I'm like, why did they cut that out? But there's a lot of leaked scenes out there. So who wants to, they want us to believe, and they probably told the actors and actresses to say that the cut you see in theaters, that's the exact cut. But we know now, and judging from what Zack Snyder's responses are, Clay Edel's responses are, that what's been out in theaters is the actual cut. It's 100% what the Justice League that he really intended to put, but we know that it's not. So if that's the case, then take Jesse Eisenberg's word with a grain of salt if you believe that to be true, and I do believe that to be true, that there is more to it, and possibly maybe not in the cut, that Snyder cut that he promoted, but possibly in the first few drafts that him and Chris Terrio had worked on, that Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor should have been a more prominent role, judging from what transpired in Batman v Superman. But well, I don't know if we ever know. Hopefully we'll get to see it. Maybe one day we will. And judging from what Zack Snyder had just put on Vero today, a song he's listening to, Stand By Me, seems like he wants us fans to stand by him, and we'll continue to do so until something happens, and we'll continue to stand by him. We'll watch his movies if there is no Snyder cut that will ever be released. But I hope to think, and I would love to think, and I would love to dream that something will happen, transpire pretty soon. It seems like a storm is brewing. It could just be us, but it just feels like it, and it feels like hopefully something will happen, some kind of announcement real soon. Maybe WonderCon. Who knows? But anyway, there's a lot more leaked videos online. I retweeted it. Whoever this Ascendant Ancient is, gratitudes to that person. We get to see a lot more of Zack Snyder's vision through that route in any case, and hopefully we'll see the complete version, Snyder Cut, sometime in the future. Alright guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go and take a nap. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.